This one goes out to those who fear their own success. I see you, and let's talk about it. Let's unpack that because there's a lot that lies underneath that fear. But first, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is Kedisar. Here I talk about spirituality, wellness, and holistic health topics so that we can all become our best versions together. So, the fear of success is something that I don't hear talked about enough. Like, I hear people talk about fear of failure more than fear of success. Now, I do think those two can go hand in hand, but when it comes to fear of success, it almost is like this slight imposter syndrome because we see so many other people in the limelight achieving their dreams and their goals, and then we like really truly wonder if we have what it takes to do that too. And it's easy to not have an active fear of success when you haven't yet tasted some of it. But like the moment you taste a little bit of it, or you get a glimpse of what it looks like from somebody you know, etc., it begins to feel a little bit more real and a little bit more like, wait, uh, like nobody prepared me for this. Nobody really talked about what truly goes into getting what you want and attaining your dreams, like achieving your dreams. And like it feels so good when you start to experience that success. But then you're in a whole new domain now because usually that success deals with like being seen by many, being seen, being heard, being felt, whatever it is. You're being perceived by a lot of people, you're being seen by and witnessed by a lot of people, and you're accountable to more people too. It's almost like when you have the success, there's like this pressure that comes out of nowhere to sustain that success and to continue accomplishing those numbers that you might have once attained, etc., etc. So that's kind of like an important thing to unpack because if we don't unpack it, what can wind up happening is we develop a sense of imposter syndrome. Like, do I have what it takes to really accomplish these dreams? Do I really have what it takes? Am I really good enough? Is this for people like me? Right? Because once again, people aren't often prepared for the success that they pray for. So when it comes, we don't want to self sabotage. We don't want to self sabotage with limiting beliefs that tell us that we can't do something or that we can't sustain something, or simply with the fear of the success that creates inaction, that creates stagnancy or complacency or paralysis. Fear can really often create paralysis because it's like, I'm scared, so I'm not going to move. It's like being in fight or flight mode, fight, flight, or freeze mode specifically. And in this case, being in the freeze state because you don't know if you should go forward, if you should go backward, side or side. So you're just staying put. And that can be a form of self sabotage, not taking action on what you have the ability to take action on and show up for yourself so you can accomplish your goals. I know for me, when I really like started to unpack my fear of success, it dealt with fear of not having what it takes to maintain my success, like fear that I would fail in regards to the success that I achieved. So like once I attain the success, I won't be able to sustain it. Like I won't continue to hit the same numbers, or now I have all these people to answer to in my community, in my audience, and that I will somehow drop the ball and not be able to create the community and stuff like that that I want. Now, this stuff is kind of heavy because if you really think about it, it deals with deeper rooted beliefs like, am I good enough? And I want to share this because I feel this is a belief or something that comes up, or a question that comes up for a lot of us very often. Am I good enough? Do I have what it takes to really do all the things that I dream of? If you didn't know, the answer is that yes, you are good enough. We are good enough. But what needs to be done for that to be not just known, but also felt? I think this is really where the reprogramming work comes in, because whenever we're dealing with a limiting belief, that belief is creating our reality. So we need to reprogram that so that we can have a new reality where we're successful and comfortable in our success. Reprogramming work. Now, I have plenty of shadow work videos on my channel that you can check out. But just to go into it like lightly here, that can simply look like really having a journal session, getting down to the root beliefs that are fueling your fear of success and or whatever your other fear is. Kind of like identifying where they came from in your life. What situations in your life is your mind using as quote unquote proof or evidence of that limiting belief? And then once you identify that, it really is time to really affirm the opposite. And it can be hard to believe yourself in the beginning, but we have to know that these affirmations and this rewiring work is based on our divine self-image, like who we are at our root, which is divine, which is reflections of God, which is oneness with all things. So that means we are eternally worthy. That means we are co-creators of our life. That means we literally have the ability to decide who we want to be in this life. So even if maybe you have quote unquote failed in the past, didn't that failure teach you something? Didn't that help you learn something and be that much more wise today and that much more equipped to accomplish your goals? Like you can just turn whatever the fake, what do they call it? False evidence appearing rear, appeal, false evidence appearing real fear, turn whatever that false evidence is around on itself so that it can be evidence that you are so capable, evidence that you are so worthy. And the more and more you do that and like reaffirm that you truly have the power to change whatever narrative has been playing in your life, that can begin to empower you to know that you are so capable and you are so worthy of the success and capable of maintaining it. And that even if you fall, you can pick yourself back up. It's not the end of the world. Also, meditation work, using that in combination with affirmations can be so helpful. Part of our fear of success, some people's fear of success is like fear of having a lot of money. That's a similar feeling. It has to do with like a feeling, like how we feel when that money's in our hands or that success is in our hands. So doing meditation can help you really breathe in that feeling and affirm to yourself, I'm so safe even when I'm successful. I'm so safe even when I have so much money. My money actually helps me be more safe. My success actually contributes to my safety because the world is safe for me because that's the reality that I choose for myself. Helping yourself to truly feel that and not just know it, I think that's what really bridges the gap to getting over limiting beliefs. That's all I really wanted to touch on for this video. If you fear your own success, I see you, I hear you, I understand you, and just know that you are capable of your success and there are tangible things you can do to help yourself feel that and embody that. So that's all. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace and love.